What if I told you there's a company that knows what you're afraid of, what you secretly want, and what you're going to do next before you even decide it? It tracks where you go, what you watch, what you search at 2 a.m., and you use it every single day for free. This is Google. And it might understand you better than you understand yourself. Think about the last thing you searched, not something random, something real, a problem, a fear, a question you wouldn't ask anyone else. That's what makes Google different. You don't just use it, you confess to it. At your most curious, your most vulnerable, your most honest, you go there. Billions of people do this every single day, and Google stores it, not just as data, but as patterns, patterns of behavior, patterns of emotion, patterns of human nature itself. Now imagine combining everything you search, everywhere you go, every video you watch, every email you send through Gmail, every location you've ever visited with your phone, into one single profile. Not just a profile with your name, but a living, breathing digital version of you. That profile knows when you wake up, where you work, who you spend time with, what you're interested in, what you're struggling with, what keeps you up at night. And it's not just accurate, it's constantly evolving. Every click updates it, every scroll refines it, every second improves it. It learns faster than you change. Here's where it gets unsettling. Google doesn't just understand what you've done, it predicts what you'll do next, based on people like you, your past behavior, your current situation, even the time of day. Ever notice this? You think about something, maybe you mention it once, or search it just a single time, and suddenly you see it everywhere, on YouTube, in ads, in recommendations, in articles. It feels like coincidence, but it's not. It's prediction. But this goes deeper than ads. Google doesn't just predict you, it shapes what you see. Search results aren't neutral, they're personalized. That means two people can search the exact same thing and get completely different answers, different news, different opinions, different perspectives, different truths. Now think about that for a second. If everyone sees a slightly different version of reality, then what is reality anymore? And more importantly, who decides what you see? Let's go even further. Google doesn't just respond to your questions, it influences which questions you ask. Autocomplete, recommendations, suggested searches. You start typing, and before you finish your thought, Google finishes it for you. But those suggestions aren't random. They're based on what others are searching, what's trending, what keeps people engaged. Slowly, subtly, they guide your curiosity. And when curiosity is guided, so are decisions. Now let's talk about why all of this exists. Because nothing here is actually free. Google makes money from one thing, your attention. The longer you stay, the more you click, the more they learn, and the more valuable you become. Because advertisers don't want random people. They want the right person at the right time in the right mindset. Someone who is ready to buy, ready to click, ready to act. And Google is incredibly good at finding that moment, sometimes even before you realize it yourself. Here's the part most people miss. Google doesn't need to control you. It just needs to understand you better than anyone else. Because once a system understands you deeply enough, it can predict your decisions, influence your behavior, guide your choices, not by force, but by suggestion. A video here, a search result there, a perfectly timed recommendation, and suddenly, you're making decisions that feel completely your own, even if they were gently guided. And this isn't science fiction. This is happening right now. Every time you search something, watch a video, open your phone, You're feeding the system, training it, improving it, making it smarter. But here's a question almost no one asks. What happens when a system knows humanity better than humans know themselves? When it understands patterns across billions of people, across cultures, across emotions, across decisions? It doesn't just see individuals and it sees behavior at scale. And behavior can be predicted. So the next time you open Google, pause for a second and ask yourself, are you searching or are you being studied? Are you choosing or being guided? Are you discovering the world or a version of it designed just for you? Because in the modern world, power doesn't belong to those who control people. It belongs to those who understand them. And the better they understand you, the less they need to control anything at all. And that might be the most powerful system ever created.